everyone, this is me, Bree of 135, and I am back with another video. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about what to bring on your trip to Japan. Congratulations, you're a teacher now, you're on your way to Japan. A whole new life is about to be in front of you. There's so many things that you don't know, some things that you do know. You're about to enter into the unknown. And so I'm here to help you out a little bit so that way you can be here and things will go well. Electronics. In terms of electronics, I would bring your own stuff. You can buy a lot of electronics here, but I find them to be the same price as it would be in the States. Now with the Japanese brands such as Sony, things like that, you might get a little bit discount, but it's just the same as it would be in the States. But yes, bring your own laptop, bring your own camera. I would honestly bring your own phone unless you have a crappy one and you want to get a new one here, because Japanese phones have a function where because of all the perverts here, basically because of all the perverts of Japan mess it up for everybody in Japan. Because now if you take a photo of someone, that flash shutter will be on. Now there is a way that you can like go inside the phone and fix that, but I'm not that tech savvy enough to do that. And then you also have to change your phone language to English, which is pretty okay, easy. But you cannot be shady here. So if you are trying to take a picture, everybody will know that you are taking a picture. And yo, it can get so annoying when you're at like this like sacred place or something like that, and you just hear shutters going off in the background because people can't turn them off. If you are a gamer, I would suggest that you bring your console. Japan has outlets similar to the US. I'll put a picture here of the type of outlets we have. But basically, it's the two-pronged outlets. So, if you are bringing a console, instead of shipping that, I would find some way to pack that in your luggage as you surround that with the rest of your clothes. So, in terms of clothes, I can only speak from a woman's experience because I'm a woman that I know of. And so, here's the things that you should definitely bring. When you arrive to Japan, it'll probably be summertime. So, instead of packing your whole life into 2 suitcases, what I would do is, if you have a lot of clothes, like how I came with because I'm from a city that has all seasons, I basically just brought over all my work clothes and all of my summer clothes. Now, the weather in Japan is extremely hot and humid. So when you're not working, I suggest that you bring nothing over but shorts and capris, Bermudas if you wear those. Because it's basically, even if it's like 80 degrees outside, sometimes Japan can have a 90% humidity index, which basically means you're going to be swimming to work. In terms of summer stuff, I would pack shorts, skirts if you're a girl or a guy, whatever floats your boat, and short sleeve shirts. As far as work attire, maybe I'll post a picture of what you can wear or what I typically wear in a day. But my school is a little bit more relaxing, so usually I just wear a nice pair of pants, a t-shirt from Uniqlo, and then like a little sweater cardigan. As far as another thing for women, you should definitely bring bras. If you are anything over a size B cup, you will struggle to find bras here. And the sizing is different. And this is just like a generalization. I'm not saying that people can deviate from this, but generally Japanese women have small boobs. Generally. So because of that, they have stores that dedicate to their small boobness here. And so because of that, if you are anything over a size B cup in American size, then it's completely out the water. So if I were you, I would just bring all the intimate clothes that you have. Or intimate, not intimate clothing, but like, bras, things that, you could expect to find more difficulty here. If you are, for a woman at least, over a size, if you are a size 8 and above in shoe size, 8 out of 10 they will not have your shoe sizes in regular stores. which means that if you want, you might not be able to find or buy those cute pair of shoes or whatever in the Japanese store. So best to do is just to bring all your shoes or have them shipped over, which I'll touch on later. Another option could be to buy men's shoes because they, of course, they run a little bit bigger than women's shoes. So if you're comfortable with that, you can do that as well. Speaking of not fitting into clothes, if you are over a size 8, maybe even 10 in some places, bring your own clothes, sis. It makes things easier. And for me, I'm hippie, I have a butt, so just keep in mind when you buy Japanese clothing, specifically pants at least, they are very straight because women here, they don't really have hips. This is gonna sound bad. And so because of that, the jeans are not made for big butt. So basically, if you buy a pair of pants here, you might get pancake booty. Pancake booty syndrome, where your booty look like a pancake. Next, in terms of business attire for working, Japanese people are very standard. So that basically means black suit jacket, black pants, white shirt. It's very standard. You can't deviate there. You can't have like a pinstripe suit, blue suit, which are more normal, but that is a standard. Anything other than that, khaki suit, whatever you want to get fancy with, that you look weird. You'll just look out the box. In terms of things such as graduations or ceremonies like that, you definitely need a black suit. Toiletries, don't bring any toiletries. I had my press say, or one of the press in my town be like, oh, you should bring, you know, soap and toothpaste and a toothbrush, all of that. I didn't, honestly, I did not need to come to Japan with any toiletries except for hair products. Every toiletry that you can ever imagine in the States, they'll have here, but there's some things to be wary about. First, the toothpaste here does not contain fluoride, which is common in a lot of American toothpaste. So if you like fluoride in your stuff, I would at least bring over one big tube, and then once you get over here, you can buy it on Amazon. Another thing I would bring though is deodorant, stick deodorant to be exact. In Japan, they do have deodorant, but it's a spray. And I found out that the spray deodorant doesn't really hold me. For me personally, I need that stick deodorant to kind of like, you know, keep me fresh. So the two things I would definitely bring to Japan and leave all the other toiletries at home would be 1, stick deodorant, and 2, toothpaste with fluoride in it. As I mentioned before, I talked about bringing hair care products. Now, if you are someone with, not short hair, straight hair, you might be able to get away with using the products here, but I don't have straight hair, so I can't speak about what shampoos to buy or if it's available for your type of hair here. But for me, I have 4C, very kinky curly hair, and I just can't use Japanese hair products at all. I made sure when I came to Japan, I brought 4 bottles, 1 bottle of shampoo, 1 bottle of conditioner, no, 2 bottles of conditioner, and 1 bottle of leave-in conditioner. And then from there, if I run out, then my mom can ship me stuff. But it just saved a whole lot of hassle. When you have a specific hair type, it just really helps to have your own hair products that you know and you trust, and you know will treat your hair well. And like I said, this is just for me personally, but Japanese hair products do not suit my hair type. So I did bring my own hair products from home, which I use Shea Moisture. Yeah. The Wigs. So in terms of drugs, I get chronic migraines a lot of times. So because of that, I need medicine for it. And so because of that, you can opt for a special form. I forgot the name now. But basically, this form allows you to bring a surplus amount of prescription medicine to Japan. I find that Japanese meds are very weak. So even for like Japanese Tylenol type brand, like I could take 4 of those and it'll be like 1 pill in the States. Like it's crazy how weak the medicine here is here. So if you are a person who is not very tolerant with pain or don't want to be popping pills every 2 hours because they're weak and ineffective, bring your own medicine. I brought 2 big bottles of Excedrin, 3 packs of allergy medicine because I do have allergies as well. And yeah. In terms of baggage allowance, you are only allowed 2 big suitcases, a carry-on, and a personal item. I'll show you what my suitcase looks like now. I just wanted to show you all the size suitcase that I have. I'm not sure of the inches, but it was like the biggest size that I can get before the airport would charge more for bigger luggage. So this is the luggage that I have, and I use 2 of these plus a regular size duffel bag and a book bag to transport all my things to Japan. And so for those, from what you saw, I basically just packed up my whole life in there. I packed in like 2 to 3 pairs of shoes, all my clothes basically, and all my other essentials such as hair products, drugs, makeup, things of that. Also, if you are a person of color, they will not have your makeup color, honey. I'm sorry. They will not have it. Also, in terms of hair, if you are a person who wears wigs or extensions, specifically like, you know, braiding hair, things like that, you can't put it into your suitcase because if not, girl, those shipping charges are insane. And if you live in the Inaka like me, it's so hard to get any type of hair. Even going to Osaka. Going to Osaka has been a struggle. It's so hard. There's no beauty supply stores for whatever reason. Thank God I found a hair braider recently who can do my hair, but you know, you want to switch it up sometimes. So if you wear wigs, bruh, pack those in the clothes, take them with you because they are going to come in handy when it's the winter time, it's cold, you just have an extra hat on. As for women, sad to say, but because you are a woman and in Japan, then this doesn't have to necessarily apply to you, but in terms of at least while you're on a job at least, it's customary for women to cover their shoulders, or even men in general. I have never seen a man in a tank top here. So yeah, regardless of who or where you are, cover those shoulders. They will look like you. They will look at you like you're some type of hoe if you have your shoulders out. It doesn't even matter. It could be 102 degrees out, but if you have those shoulders out, ooh, baby, back. But as far as shorts go, you can basically have your butt showing here and everybody be fine with it. In terms of shirts, have something with a little sleeve to kind of cover those seductive shoulders from getting away. As far as the suitcase limits, I am not sure. That depends on your airline company. However, you can go to that airline company's website and it will give you the exact dimension or the dimension limit of how big your luggage can be, as well as how much weight you can have, which I think is around 50 kg. And anything after that, you would have to pay an oversized luggage fee. Shipping. So another option you can have, if you're like me and you brought over only your summer clothes and you have winter clothes as well as winter coats, you can have them shipped. So before I left America, I put all of my winter clothes in a box and I had my mother ship them over to Japan once I knew my address, and pray to God that it made it. So I sent over one huge box. I can show you a video of it in a second. But I sent over one huge box, and that cost roughly $150 to $200 to send that huge box of clothes. So just be ready and willing to either pay that money to have a relative send it over through a wire transfer, or if you're lucky and your family doesn't mind paying that fee for you, then that's what you should expect. You actually cannot see it well at all, but I would say maybe this box is maybe like 2.5 feet by 2 feet. So I don't feel like moving all this stuff, but it's like from here to here. So like 2 feet by 2 feet box, and it costs around $150 to $200. Yeah. That is the end of the video. If there's any other caveats or things that I feel like should be noted about, what to bring when you first arrive to Japan, then I will put them in the description box. And also for those watching, if you are living in Japan and you have tips for those who are coming to Japan on how to pack and what else to bring that I might have missed, please put them down in the comments below, as well as people who are coming to Japan. If you have questions, also put them down below. So that's it. It's been me, Bree at 135. See ya.